Good morning, day 4, excuse me, on the Great Southwest Walk. I just left Moleside and stashed my food, drummed back in the bush to pick up. Pretty good night last night. Everyone was pretty well asleep by the time it got dark. So yeah, it wasn't too noisy down there. Beautiful sunset over the river though. Magic campsite, that one. I've camped there before. I've never had so many people there, so I don't think that's common to have like so many people, but I mean it wasn't crowded, there's heaps of room. Alright, I've got a fairly big day today. I was planning on camping at Murals Camp, but I think that camp's long gone, so I might have to push over to Pattersons. I'll suss it out when I get over that way a bit. Apart from that, it's all good. It'll be river views today. Well, every now and then river views. I'm near the river. All right, I will swing the camera around and check out something better, eh? So while it was fairly quiet in the people front last night, a lot of animal noises, growls and bangs and crashes and screams, and there's some roos going through the bush right beside my tent. One sounded like it was going to hop through my tent at one stage. It's a little bit kind of overcast. There's patches of blue there, so I think we're in for another good day. Hopefully another swim. We'll see how we go. The river's just down over there. So there wasn't a lot of colour at sunrise this morning. Someone isn't a fan of the Great Southwest Walk. I'm walking down this fire road here. Luckily I was keeping an eye on things. I noticed all these arrows on the ground. And yeah, this is where I'm meant to go. Someone's chopped the post off fairly recently. Obviously this is a car campsite down here, so people can bring chainsaws, I guess. I've seen a couple of wallabies so far. Plenty of birds. But nothing more notable than that at the moment. The day's only young though. So I'm getting quite a few river views. I'm not on the edge of the river, but it pops out on it fairly frequently. The sun's coming and going, so the light's actually pretty good this morning. Little water hole there through the rushes. I'm pretty well down at river level. The river's just through there. Might get a view of the river from here, I think. Oh yeah. That's nice. I'm just dropping down to Saunders Landing. I'm not sure if the track actually goes right through the picnic area or not. If it does, I'll stop for a second brekkie, but I probably won't go off the track just to find it. As you can see, I'm right down there, river level again. There's the river. So this is Saunders Landing. And yeah, this is the Glenelg River. So I've just passed one of the car camps. It was pretty busy. I didn't drop into it. There was plenty of caravans and people down there though. There's tanks at these car camps. I'm not sure how reliable they are, but yeah, if you run out of water in between the walkers camps, there are tanks at the car camps. There wasn't a tank at that Saunders Landing though, but there was a toilet. I've had more river views than I remember actually from last time. I mean, sometimes they're just glimpses like that, but getting the odd full-on view like before. So this is the site of the old post and rail camp. I figured it might be closed because it's not on the newer maps. But yeah, that confirmed it. And I reckon Murals is closed too. That's why it's on my old map, but it's not on the new map. It was a good camp this one because you're right near the river. There's the river just there. Anyway, I reckon they probably closed it because the rangers can't get in and access toilets or anything. So that camp at Battersby, which is the next one, which is 5 k's, it's got car access. So I reckon I'll get to Battersby's and I'll have some lunch and refill some water up. So the player comfort level today is fairly good again. I'm thinking it's around 20 degrees, but there's a nice breeze blowing. So it's taking the edge off it, plus I'm in the shade a lot of the time like this. So it's all good. Speaking of breezes, I saw last time I had internet, I checked out the weather. It looks like I'm in for some really strong winds on the coast section. So that'll be a joy. I'll have another look when I get to Nelson tomorrow and see what I'm in for, eh? Well, it's better than a tiger snake. So this is the river as the second part of the symphony. I'm definitely in that. So there's some paddlers down there. I don't know if they're coming up around the trees. Okay, I've just arrived at Pattersons Camp. Some kayakers pulled up down near the river down here. I think they're struggling to get out at their own site, down the road a bit. It's time for lunch for me. This is what we're looking at Pattersons. Got a ladder to get in for a swim. And a nice stretch of river. Okay, enjoyed lunch down at Pattersons. Topped up some water. It's another very nice camp down there. I'm heading over to Pattersons now. The original plan was Murals, but I've got an idea. The old Murals camp, like Post and Rail, isn't there anymore. It's not marked on the new map anyway. So we'll go to Pattersons. Make it an easier day into Nelson tomorrow anyway. And the views continue. It's certainly been a day of views today after the forest yesterday. I wonder if it's a par 4 or a par 5. So that's where Murals Camp was, the old camp. That's originally where I was going to camp tonight. Didn't realise it wasn't there anymore, or it's been closed. So I'm pushing on to Pattersons, which is a nice consolation prize. It's a pretty good camp. So this section from Pattersons to there's a landing or a picnic area I'm coming to. I can't remember the name of it. It goes inland a fair way. Apart from the golf course there, with a carpet overlooking the river, I've been inland for a fair while. It's a warm afternoon too. I think I'll go for a swim when I get to camp tonight again. If there's no one there, I might get a bit more vision tonight. All's good in the world, back beside the river. There's not much wrong with the world today, I tell you. It's been a brilliant walk. So I've just passed through Sapling Creek picnic area. I had a afternoon smoker down there. I'm heading over to Pattersons now, probably, I don't know, 5 k's or something. Oh, there's the picnic area down there where the boats are. A lot more grass trees now too, which is a good thing in my books. Okay, got to Pattersons just before 4:30. Set up. Well, kind of set up. Sleeping system is more or less set up. Tents up. This is the shelter. There's a toilet up the hill up there with another tank, I guess. There's a tank here with water, but I'm heading in there for a swim. This little entrance will do me. Every now and then today I've got a whiff of a dead animal. Only thing is, I think the dead animal might be me. So time for another swim. This one's not very deep. It's going to be a bit messy, but anyway. Well, the swim was short. It's very silty out there. So I sunk up to my thighs once I went out past the reeds here. So it was a short swim, but that'll do. Probably smell marginally better now. All right, let's start looking at dinner. I might have a noisy night tonight. He's right above my tent. He's a long way up in the tree though, so see how we go. This is very nice. So this is Pattersons Camp. I'd say the river mouth is blocked at the moment, and the river's backing up into the trees there, into the vegetation. So that's the river. And that's the camp. And that's my koala tree right there. Pretty much over my tent. Okay, that's day 4 on the Great Southwest Walk, done and dusted. Another solid day, about 32.4 k's, about 500 metres climbing. So yeah, it was solid. It wasn't super hard. It was a nice day. Had a bit of a swim here. The swimming's not that great here. I think if you're going to be here for a while, go down to the canoe camp and use the boat ramp there. It might be better because it's pretty muddy getting in here. But anyway, did me. So tomorrow I got about 18 k's, I think, into Nelson, and where I've got a night's accommodation booked. I've got some town food and another food drop to pick up, so that's good. I'll be able to have a decent shower and sleep in a decent bed tomorrow. It's going to be another stunning day, I think. So I'm looking forward to that. This walk has been very, very nice so far. All right, I'll catch you in the morning. Take it easy.